Actor Jonathon Majors is appearing in court today to face assault and harassment charges. The Creed 3 star was charged with assault and harassment in an alleged domestic violence incident. His attorney has denied the allegations. ABC News senior investigative reporter Aaron Katursky, senior entertainment reporter at ESPN's Anscape, Kelly Carter, and criminal defense attorney Bernardo Villalona are here with more on this. Aaron, what's the purpose of this hearing?
This is a status conference, Diane, and the actor is appearing virtually before a judge. We're not sure that there's necessarily going to be any action taken here. That there have been charges that you mentioned, but the case has not yet gone before a grand jury, and we're not sure whether the alleged victim is necessarily cooperating or how far this case is going to get. But he did have an obligatory return date, so that's why he's appearing virtually now before a judge.
Bernardo, Variety reports that multiple women have since come forward with abuse allegations against Majors and that they're cooperating with the Manhattan District Attorney. So could we see this case grow or see this turn into multiple cases against him?
Yes, it's quite possible. It all depends whether those victims, those complainants, when did those alleged actions take place? Are they within the statute of limitations? And what are the extents of those allegations? Because it could be possible that when we come to criminal charges, that they'll be charged separately, meaning there'll be separate charges. If a case were to go to trial, it is possible, however, that those victims, those complainants, even though their cases haven't been charged, you can hear testimony about those actions in this case. However, it's really early right now. The prosecution has yet to convert the complaint. There's no supporting deposition, and without that, you can't move forward in this criminal case that he's been charged with.
Kelly, Majors' career was on the rise big time. Now he's allegedly been dropped by his management and PR teams. Professionally, how much does he have riding on the outcome of this case, or is there no coming back from this at this point?
I mean, I think he has everything riding on the outcome of this case. Hollywood has really kind of adapted a wait and see with regards to Majors' career, but understand that before all of this happened, he was just on the cusp of major superstardom. Franchises, potential Oscar film coming later this year. So everyone's kind of waiting to see what happens with this case to really determine what happens with the rest of his career.
Bernardo, Majors' attorney says they have provided irrefutable evidence, that's a quote, to the district attorney, that the charges are false and that they're confident he will be fully exonerated here. What are you watching for in court today?
Well, I want to see what the prosecution has decided based on what the defense has provided. I've done dozens of criminal domestic violence cases on the prosecution side as well as on the defense side, and even in cases where there are false allegations. And you present that evidence to the prosecution, and the prosecution does an evaluation and investigation to determine whether the credibility of this victim, of this complainant, is something that you can move forward with. And in the interest of justice, whether it needs to be dismissed because the case cannot be proven. But again, today is key to know at what stage, what point is the prosecution with, because the case is in jeopardy of being dismissed if they're not ready within the next month or so.
Aaron, where does this case go from here?
Well, the prosecutors do need to decide whether and how to move forward in the case. And remember, these two individuals are telling two different stories. Jonathon Majors, according to his attorney, was the one who actually called 911 to report that something had gone on between him and his girlfriend in their penthouse apartment in Chelsea here in Manhattan, where they live together. And according to the criminal complaint and her story, it was much different. Something happened inside a car when they were on their way home from a night out in Brooklyn, and she said that he attacked her. So the stories don't necessarily match up, and it's up to prosecutors now to reconcile the facts.
All right, Aaron Katursky, Kelly Carter, Bernardo Villalona, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.